Hey you guys, thanks for checking out my video. Hope you're having a great day. It is 75 and sunny in Chicago in November. It's like a miracle. Like great news here. Today I'm talking about my hydrating makeup routine because I have super dry skin and really red cheeks, and I've tried a whole bunch of products. Nothing really ever cuts it for me, especially foundation. I've just kind of been walking around with reddish pink skin for the last couple of years. I have tried a lot of things, especially drinking water, eating my veggies, all sorts of stuff. I'll make a whole other video about what type of products I use to prep my skin for makeup. It's something that I've kind of perfected over the last year or so I'll definitely make one of those when I have some time. Right now, my mom is downstairs with my 7-week-old baby, and I told her this would take me just 10 minutes. Let's see if I could drag it out a little bit. So to begin, I start off with a really good primer. I've been using Smashbox's Photo Finish Hydrating Primer. I've used their original one as well. I find that it doesn't obviously hydrate my skin as much. You know, the concealer and foundations will still go on nicely, but the hydrating version, the blue bottle, works the best for me. So I start off with clean, dry skin, I put lotion on, and then I go ahead and put on this hydrating primer, fully put it over my entire face, and then I let it dry. Secondly, and this is the biggest surprise of all, I have found a foundation that works seriously amazing for dry skin. And the best part about it is you can find it at your drugstore. So it's the Maybelline Fit Me Dewy plus Smooth. They also have a matte plus smooth version, I think, but I use the Dewy and Smooth. It's for normal to dry skin, and it has an SPF 18 on it, which is completely a win here. So the color that I use is 125, and that is nude beige. So I absolutely love this. It almost feels like you're putting a lotion on your face, but it is pretty full coverage, which I've never ever been able to wear a full coverage foundation before, because of the fact that when I would put it on, my face would look like the desert. It would just be like patchy and super dry and flaky. So I'm really excited that I found this. I forget who gave me the tip about this. I might have been reading an article or another blog or something, but when I went to Target, I stumbled across it, picked it up, and I've been in love since. I've tried so many different foundations. The only one that has come close to this is a Givenchy foundation, which I don't even think they make anymore. So I've tried high-end, drugstore, everything. Nothing has worked except this. So basically, to put this on, like I said, I put my primer on first, and then I take this foundation, I dab it over my face, and take a big fluffy brush, and I just kind of like pat it all over. It kind of gives it an airbrushed finish. It is so amazing. I've actually skipped this step before of using a primer and just gone right for this when I've been time poor, and it still looks amazing. It's just like, it feels like my face is airbrushed. It's honestly a godsend. If you have dry skin, you've got to try out this product. It is so good. They're not paying me or anything. I just truly love it, and I know you will too if you have super dry skin. I want to make an honorable mention here right now. Before I was using foundation, because I couldn't ever find a good foundation to soak into my skin, I was just using a BB cream. I would use Stilla's Stay All Day 10-in-1 HD Beauty Balm. Really love this product, been using it for 2 or 3 years now. The only reason I stopped using it as much is because even if I would put a powder on my face, I found that this transferred really easily and would come off in just a couple hours. I really wanted something, especially as a mom now, that I could put on in the morning, and when I went to bed at night, I still looked the exact same, and you'll definitely get that with that Maybelline foundation. But this still is really good, I would say, in the winter time when it is dry. If you're just hanging around the house or you're meeting a friend for coffee and you kind of want to cover up the redness, it has really good coverage, and your skin is super hydrated and dewy looking. So that's definitely my honorable mention today. So after I put on my concealer, I go ahead and use the Makeup Forever HD Pressed Powder. I just take a brush, little fluffy brush, and then just put it all over just to make sure that it does stay. I don't notice anything like chunky or dry or anything weird when I do this, but I definitely think that it's a step that you don't want to miss so that your foundation will go ahead and stay on your face all day. So after that, I will go ahead and put a little bit of concealer under my eyes. I've heard that some people do the concealer first, after. For me, this works after because it's also super dewy and smooth. And I've found that when I put it on first, it kind of just wipes off. So I use Benefit's Erase Paste. I'm number 2 medium. I go ahead and just dab it under my entire eye, kind of down into my cheekbone area and off to my temples, and just make sure that I give it a good dab. And then I go in and I use my beauty blender, lightly dampened beauty blender, and just kind of tap it on my face. Before finding actually my Maybelline foundation, I would use the beauty blender over my entire face. But since then I've switched to that puffy brush. I mean, I don't even know what these things are called. I'm so sorry. But a puffy brush, and it kind of gives it more of that like photo finish look. The Benefit Erase Paste is really creamy, and I do find that it will transfer if you do not set it. So after putting it under my eyes, I use the beauty blender, and then I go ahead and put pressed powder on it again. Something that I do want to mention is if you have really, really dry skin under your eyes, or say you're going to contour, I will use the Farsale Rose Gold Elixir. I mentioned it in my Kylie Jenner lip kit review as something that I really loved. I was using this over my entire face when I was putting on foundation, when I was using another brand, and it definitely worked and helped the situation. So this is something, say you want to keep your foundation because you still have a lot of it, it's still a little dry, definitely try to pick up a bottle of this. It'll go a long way. You can use it as just like a hydrating mask at night. You can use it on your lips. You can use it to blend, smooth everything. I seriously think this is like heaven in a bottle. And that's pretty much it, guys. When I'm done doing my face, I go ahead and just put on a light coat of eyeshadow, sweep my eyes with some eyeliner and some mascara, and I head out the door. My hair is in my pineapple bun today. This is pretty much my everyday mom look, or heading to the gym, heading to the basement to work out look. I definitely find that this routine keeps my skin nice and hydrated all day from morning till night. I absolutely love it. Say I'm going out to like a wedding or a date or meeting up with some friends to do something fun, which I feel like has barely happened since I've had the baby, but it has happened. I will just glam up, like maybe a little bit heavier eyeliner, darker eyeshadow, contour a little bit, and I'm good to go. So this foundation is really good for an everyday situation or to glam up later on. That's it, guys. I've got to go rescue my mom from babysitting. If you want to see something else about beauty routines, workouts, nutrition, recipes, whatever it is, leave me a comment below. I'd love to hear what your guys' thoughts are. Thanks so much. Have a good day.